Welcome to Guitarmonk. I'm Alex Vans. I'm a music graduate from James Madison University. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and play in the yacht rock band Bad Business. Today I want to start teaching a couple of foundations for lead electric guitar. And I'm going to start with the hammer-on and the pull-off. So these are ways that you can play a lot of fun lead guitar stuff without having to do much with your right hand and create a much smoother sound. So instead of, you can do more something like, and that's simply by using the hammer-on and the pull-off. Now the hammer-on is when you take a lower note and then you ascend to a higher note without picking. The pull-off is the exact opposite. So taking the higher note and descending without picking. So I'll combine those. Let's start with the hammer-on. So if I'm taking, say, a G note, so that's D string, first finger, 5th fret. If I want to go to the next note, the A, which is the 7th fret, D string, 3rd finger, instead of picking, I'm simply going to try to get exactly with enough velocity without picking the 3rd finger down on the next fret. It's as simple as being as precise as possible with enough velocity. So if I'm not precise, it's going to sound like that. Or if I don't have enough velocity on my left hand, it might sound something like that. You know, the best way to get through this and to get proficient here is simply to build the left hand muscles. So what you're going to do is I'm going to take a chromatic exercise. So chromatic means a half step at a time or 1 fret at a time. So let's start on the 5th fret, and I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. So frets 5, 6, 7, 8, and fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to do that on every string. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice hammer-ons with each finger from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and 1 to 4. And what I want you to try and do here is play as slow as you can, but at a steady tempo. And you're going to use that steady tempo to play every string all the way up to the high E string and back down. So I'll take a slightly faster tempo. So this is my 8th note here, or this is my quarter note, so I'll play 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then back down. And obviously, the most important thing is, again, take these exercises very slow. So if you have to play it like this, then keep doing that until it sounds great. And then when you get it to be faster, it'll sound that much cleaner. And if you want to do that as a warm-up every time you start, just to get used to the idea of a hammer-on, you can then apply it to different scales that you know. Like maybe you know the A minor pentatonic scale. Play that just in hammer-ons. The next thing I want to talk about is the pull-off. That's when you take a higher note and then, without picking it, move into a lower note. So the pull-off actually has a much more interesting technique built into it. When you're pulling off, and say I'm starting on the 7th fret of the D string with my 3rd finger, so here, I can move down to the 5th fret of the D string with my 1st finger by just pulling off the string. Now when I pull off, I'm not just straight up lifting my finger, because that wouldn't do anything, right? It's very weak sounding if you do that. What you're actually doing is you're slightly pulling down to sort of pick the string a second time with your left hand. So again, I'm picking it again almost. I'm stroking down as I'm pulling up. And if you watch closely, that's how you're able to sort of get that endless ability to keep getting sound. So again, you can do the same exercise here with 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. Again, pulling off. And focus on making it very slow and even. So and if you get really advanced, you can even combine the hammer-on and the pull-off together in the same exercise. See what I did there? Hammer-on, pull-off. And you'll really start to get a super strong left hand and the ability to do some pretty cool stuff. You can apply those same pull-offs as well to maybe a scale you know. So if maybe it's the B major pentatonic, let's just use that as an example. Just pulling off on each string for each note there. And once you know those pretty well, you can combine them in any which way to create some interesting lead lines. So again, my name's Alex Vans. I hope you found this lesson helpful, learning how to play hammer-ons and pull-offs. So thanks for joining in, and next time I'll have some more skills for you. We'll go through some other fundamentals of electric guitar. My name's Alex Vans. Again, I play in the band Bad Business. We're based out of Brooklyn, New York. And always set your foundations with proper rudimentary knowledge via Guitarmonk CRP method. So learn better and play better in time.